It's 24 hours to kick off. Nigeria's Super Eagles will take on the Desert Foxes of Algeria in the second semi-final game of the 2019 Africa Cup of Nations being hosted here in Egypt. They face the Algerian side who have not dropped points in this particular competition. Nigeria's Super Eagles at this particular venue defeated the Bafana of South Africa in a quarter-final game by 2-1. The Algerians have travelled around Egypt and now they'll be back in this venue to take on the Super Eagles. The last time the Algerians won the Nations Cup was in 1990. Alright, and we have joining us for the preview of tomorrow's game between Algeria and Nigeria, the Battle of the Algerians, like some people call it, the one and only Toby Adepoju Samuel, Oganla Media. You've followed the hashtag over Facebook and Twitter, Oganla Media in AFCON. How has the competition been for you, Toby?
Yeah, great experience for me. First time covering the AFCON after several tournaments on the African continent is very huge, and the fact that working as photojournalist makes it very great. When you watch games at the side pitch, the atmosphere is different, the view is different, and it makes it a very, very explosive experience for me. So, and also coupled with great result for Nigeria. After the first 2-3 games, everyone thought we won't be here, and it's good to see Nigeria in the semi-final of the AFCON tournament.
Okay, talking about the Nigerian side once again, the Super Eagles, like rightly noted, many people gave up at some points, but the way it is shaping up, the victory against Bafana looks easier than it was in scoreline. But the Algerians, they are a team lots of people dread. You've also seen them in action. What will be your honest expectation, which Nigerians can bank on for Sunday's game?
Honestly, if you want to be patriotic, I would say Algeria should be scared. We've won 3 tied 2, they've won 1. And then really surprising, just like Calvin said at the press conference, really surprising to see Algeria with the player they produced over the years, with just one AFCON title. And I also think they've got the chance this time to increase, the title they've won on the African continent. But I think they should be scared. They should respect Nigeria. I think we've got a very team that has really developed and improved in the tournament. After every game, the confidence is high. The team, the way they set up the tactical situation, General really getting a lot of stuff very high in this tournament with some of his players and the game plan also. So, but I also think I would have preferred Cote d'Ivoire. I said this to you several times before the semi-final game. I would prefer Cote d'Ivoire because I think Cote d'Ivoire could have been very more easier than Nigeria because Nigeria are very fast. They've got Mahrez, they've got quality player there. And, it's always difficult to play against North African team. But we've got a hedge over them. Last time we played, we got a better result over them, and I think that will still count. And I think we've got players to really get the job done. The players just need to continue fighting. They've got the quality. We've got everything working for us. The fact that there's a core blend right now. There's a core blend among the players. Give us that edge going to the game. Like General also said, Algeria are favourite in this one. I mean, performance in the group stage 9 points, brilliant performance. We struggled in our third game, but also, I mean, when you play knock out the champions and you knock out the team that knock out the champions, so it gives you a lot of motivation going into the game. So I want to be optimistic. I want to be patriotic. That will get the result against Algeria, but it will be tough. It will be a very difficult game for the Super Eagles.
Okay, for a bit of team news, the Algerians will be missing the services of their right back Youssef Attal, who has had a very brilliant competition until he was substituted in the 20th minute of the game against Ivory Coast in a quarter-final. And for the Nigerians, on the pitch captain Ahmed Musa was substituted in the closing stages of the game against South Africa, and we must report that he's been struggling to be fit for this game.